Now imagine, you just got back from your long, tiring day. You see your bed and you immediately plop on it. You relax for a moment and then suddenly your brain remembers this one text message that you sent. Sure, let's do it like that. And then you realize that your brain is suddenly dissecting this text message, all the letters, the words, the full stop, the commas, and everything. You go down this rabbit hole of maybes. Maybe I shouldn't have said it like that. Maybe I shouldn't have added that comma. Maybe I should have added an exclamation point. Maybe that would have made me sound more excited than passive aggressive because I put a full stop. This list of maybes is endless. And then suddenly you realize, oh my god, I'm lying on my bed staring at my phone at this teeny tiny message for the past 30 minutes without any solution, without any conclusion. Have you ever felt like this? If yes, then please do comment down below, let me know, because I do this. I have done this. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Runal, a mental health practitioner from India, and today we are going to talk about a topic that pretty much everybody around me has told me to cover. Today, let's talk about overthinking. We have heard this term as much as we have heard, would you like some tea, in our daily life. Okay, sorry, exaggeration. But every time we confide in someone about something that we are thinking about or worrying about, there is a large possibility that the other party would say, you are overthinking this. It's okay, let it go. Simply put, overthinking is the thinking that doesn't lead to action. It is the art of creating problems that don't actually exist in the first place. It usually falls in two categories: rumination and worrying. Rumination is basically replaying the past. I should have done that. I shouldn't have done that, and so on. And worrying is catastrophizing or predicting catastrophizing future, the what ifs loop. Then the next question that I would like to ask is, then how do we distinguish productive thinking, thinking that leads to solutions, from overthinking? We aren't just thinking if we are stuck in a loop without finding any solution, or we feel physically tense, like clenched jaw or tight chest, or we are asking 10 different people about their opinion on this teeny tiny thing, or we feel analysis paralysis, where we have so many options and we are unable to pick one or choose one. During these times, I would attest it's really difficult to stop ourselves from doing that, or even to realize or notice that we are actually doing it. And we realize it way later when we are already in this loop for a while. Now, there is a way to deal with this overthinking. But before that, let's understand why we overthink. It's not because we are broken or something is wrong. It's actually a very old survival mechanism. Back in the day, hypervigilance was very important. It kept us alive, it kept us from being killed by large animals. Imagine it this way: our amygdala is like an overprotective Indian parent. If they call you and we don't pick it up in 5 minutes, they won't be like, it's fine, they'll call me back later, probably are busy. They will be like, my child has been kidnapped, or something bad has happened, maybe an accident, something like that. Their heart is in the right place, of course, they just want us to be safe. But they're catastrophizing a situation that is totally fine. Overthinking is just like that. It's like your brain panic calling you 500 times because it's worried about a scenario that hasn't happened. So it's telling you to be on guard, it's telling you to suspect it, it's telling you to suspect the bad. Now, is overthinking productive? Short answer is no. Long answer is we often confuse overthinking with problem solving. Let's understand it with a table. The goal of problem solving is to find a solution. The goal of overthinking is to find more problems from the actual problem, from the problem that we had initially. We feel empowered and proactive when we are problem solving. but we feel completely deflated, drained, and anxious when we are overthinking. The end goal of problem solving is to make a decision, to find a solution. But with overthinking, we end up creating more problems from the actual problem statement. Hence, we delay that decision. So the decision has never been made. Overthinking is just like productive procrastination. It feels like work because we are exhausted by the end of it, but we are just running on this mental treadmill with lots of sweat and 0 kilometers covered. Now, let's discuss ways to optimize and stop overthinking. We can optimize it and we can also stop it. For optimization, we can use the solution filter. If you recognize that there is a thought that is forming and we are going into this loop, we should ask ourselves, what can I do right now? Is there a move that I can make right now? If the answer is yes, then do it. Book it, schedule it, whatever. Take that action. If the answer is no, then maybe there is not a problem that needs to be solved, but there is an emotion that needs to be processed. Label this emotion and move on. For instance, I am feeling anxious about my future because of XYZ reasons. Name it. I feel anxious about my future and move on. Now we can actually stop this loop as well. We can use this method of 555 or the 555 rule. Will this matter to me in 5 days, 5 months, 5 years? If the answer is no, then give yourself 60 seconds to think and worry about it and then move on. Close the tab in your head. Or we can do brain dumping. Get it out of your head, get it on a paper. The brain stops looping when it realizes that information is being stored safely somewhere. So, on paper, basically. Then we can also do this worry window thing, where we give ourselves a specific amount of time at a specific hour of the day where we are allowed to worry. For instance, today I am going to give myself 5 minutes to worry at 5 p.m. And then 5 p.m. rolls around. I put a timer for 5 minutes to worry about whatever I need to worry about in that 5 minutes. That's it. Worry about it for that amount of time. You can do whatever amount, but it's better to do it like 5 to 10 minutes. Then you can just get rid of that. Don't think of that again throughout the day. Or the best one is physical movement. We cannot think our way out of overthinking. We can move our way out of overthinking. So we can do dancing, go out for a walk, Zumba dancing, 10 push, whatever you want to do to move your body. This forces us to re engage with our own self, our body again. Even though it is a little bit difficult to come out of these overthinking loops, but from today we can try to reduce the number of these loops and then eventually come to a point where we are not overthinking at all in a great world. That's it for this week's video. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed it. Please do let me know by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. And I'll see you the next time I put out a video. Bye bye.